Hey there folks, this is GreenXI welcoming you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. This is episode 12. In the last episode we got Diablos, so let's junction him to Zell. Zell actually has loads of GFs now, but it is worth it. There is a best way of putting all the GFs on each character. It's entirely based on which GFs, because there's a little hidden system where if like Shiva and Ifrit are junctioned on the same person, compatibility goes down and they get worse. You really need to think about that kind of stuff, you know? So I have a system which I use every time for the last couple of times. Vitality. We haven't really got anything any good for Vitality right now. Anyways. We now got 3 of these because of Diablos. You can have 3 abilities on Zell. We haven't got any abilities right now. It's now we've been learning it properly as a... But either way. Okay, let's carry on, shall we? All we need to do in this episode... Oh, shit. I don't think I've shown you this enemy. Even if I have, it'll be quick. It's just fine. Let's talk a bit of Cure, shall we? Because that is, after all, one of the most useful spells. Especially when you don't use items. Cure ain't actually doing that much anymore already, and we're only in the first sort of area of the game. Cure would be handy, and that's like the level 2 version of it. There's Cure, Cure, then Curaga, and full Cure, which only Selfie can use. But anyways, let's get rid of the enemy. I'm going to show you Zell's and how it works. Zell's limit break, I mean. Just press the buttons, you see the timer, press it as quick as possible. Once the timer goes down to 0, then the limit break ends. If you go the right, press the right attacks here and there, then you'll get one of Zell's best moves. Which was Burning Wave this time. You get magazines for Zell, which teach him better, best moves. Does that make sense? But yeah, you do. This is the one he starts with. And those magazines are called Combat Fighters or Combat Kings or something similar to that. Here we go, we're done. His limit break is actually really good, especially when he starts to get higher level and things sort of build up a bit more once you learn some new moves. The magazines don't always give you better best moves, by the way. Sometimes they give you better sort of middle ground moves, weaker moves, you know. But they're still good because they're easy to press in. They do a bit more damage than the attacks he's got right now. I hope this makes sense. Whatever. Because once he's level 14, we did a few tests. We got loads of money, 12,000 gil. Randomly that'll pop up and give you money. Sometimes it'll go down in level, sometimes it'll go up if you're doing well in battles. It all depends on if you use GFs a lot, that'll take it down. If you use the same sort of moves a lot, you know. Anyways, because we got all that money now, you need to have at least 3,000 ready for the train. That's how much the ticket's going to be. So make sure we've got that amount. We got a new weapon monthly magazine thing, so let's see if we got enough of anything for... No. Why not? We got enough hemstone pieces, but we need 2 screws for for Squall. Need a spider web and a dragon fin. Wait there a sec. We need steel pipe and 4 screws. And with Zell, dragon fin, spider web. Spider webs... I think you can get around this area, but it's not like their strength goes up that much anyway with this weapon. Weapons aren't even that important in this game. They're just there, I think. I think the game just put them there for the sake of it. Just to say, there's a bit more depth to this game, sort of thing. Anyways, let's head to the shop first to make sure we've got 3,000 left, like I said earlier. What should we buy? I think we need some Phoenix Downs. How many? That'll do. Because they're quite expensive for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't use these items in battle, so there's no point getting many of them. So just 5 of each will do for now, and we'll be fine. A couple of tents, that might be good. We'll get loads of tents. And then we'll spend another 3,000 on the train ticket in a second. Trade the timber is here. Yep, 3,000 gil. There's no way around this, you gotta pay it. So if you don't have the money, either sell some crap or run around a bit on the field map or wherever and hope that the money pops up, sort of thing, you know? Because you don't get money from enemies in this game. Which is annoying. I hate it when Final Fantasy games do that. It's like in Final Fantasy 12, I think it was. You didn't get money from battles. You had to sell stuff that you found from enemies. And I didn't like that very much. Rubbed me up the wrong way. So, there we go. Off to Timber. We're finally leaving our little island of Balam. Or at least a little area. We went to Dollet, but we didn't see any of that properly. The area around it. Anyways, the game is going to get a little bit strange in a sec. It really is. This train's awesome. Transcontinental Railroad, baby. It even runs through an underwater tunnel to get to Timber. Pretty cool, huh? Yep, we're going to Timbuktu. Sure is. Don't ask, I don't even know. In case you're not interested. No, it's just a train, Zell. It's just a train. By the way, Squall, you have to use the ticket to get inside. I quite like trains, actually. Sort of. I'm getting bored lately. Chuck it in. Yep. Okay, we can go inside now. Confirming access granted. I'm gonna go check out the front. Thanks. Let's go check it out, Squall. Okay. It's not like we got a choice. Oh, him again. Hello. Check it out. So this is Seed's private cabin. How nice. It is quite posh. Whoa. Oh yeah. Let's look at the selfie first before going in. I love trains. She's gonna sing now. Come on, selfie. Train, train, take us away. Take us away, far away. To the future we will go. Yeah, whatever. Stupid selfie. Such a freak. This is so cool. Glad you're so excited. Bouncy so far. They even have magazines here. See Pet Pals Volume 1. They're going to be important as we go through. I'll tell you why when we get to that point. Right now, maybe a bit of a spoiler. It's just pretty damn amazing. It pays to be a member of Seed. Oh, it does. It really does. Squall, you know anything about Timber? Not too much. Let's be nice. We're going to be nice with Squall. Thought so. Well, let me fill you in. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forests. But 18 years ago, Galbadia invaded. Timber fell quite easily to Galbadia, so now Timber is under Galbadian occupation. It said there's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And we're just going to go and see one of the small ones. And? Nope, that's it. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All Zell. Hey, no problem. No sarcasm detected. I'm not feeling well. You should get some rest if you're tired. I'm really sleepy. You okay? What the? Something's wrong with me too. I feel sleepy. And here we go. This is where the game's going to get a little bit strange. And I can't say I understand the story of the game properly when it comes to things like this. I understand what's going on by here because I've gotten further, but I don't know. It's quite a while until it gets a bit confusing, more confusing. When I first played the game, I was so confused about what happened next. It was like, these aren't the characters I've been using all along. Right, here's who we're going to be using for the next bit of the game. It's quite strange. You use them every now and again. Who is who? Laguna's junctions. are Ifrit, so that means that it's Squall. That's Squall's Junctions, who's inside his body. Because they've gone into a dream world where their consciousness is inside another person. We'll see how it works and stuff. Shiva, Siren, Diablos. Who was that? Well, either way, they've all got a junction and stuff on them, so it's going to be fine. Timber Forest, but this is in the past now. I think it's the past. The battle music of these dream worlds are amazing. I love them so much. You'll definitely see why. I can't see how anyone wouldn't like them. Cure found. Ward, the only person who hasn't got a full cure. It should be a... Here we go, battle. It's going to be a new enemy. And here's the music. I think it's called Man with a Machine Gun or something, the name of the song, if you wanted to check it out. It's on YouTube everywhere, you know. Shit, don't die, don't die. Let's show you Kyros's limit break. These three, they're limit breaks, you don't do anything with them, they just happen, you know? They're just like little cinematics. Cure and cast it on... Who did I cast it on? Oh, I drew it. I stopped it. Oh well. It's always good to have anyway. So Cure, cast, Kiros. It's quite awkward because of the camera angles. You don't know which direction to sort of turn in, if that makes sense. It's not a bad thing as such. It's nice to have different camera angles and have a bit of variety anyway. You've probably noticed, unlike in Final Fantasy IX and loads of the other Final Fantasies, you don't have a back row and a front row for characters in battle. So, you know, there's no strategy in that sense in this game. Stone pieces, screws. Oh, good screws. If it leveled up. Okay, let's keep going. On the mush we go. There's nothing difficult in this place, by the way. This forest is really short, and I think I'm going to cut it here, because then the next episode we can do the rest of the dream world. In that episode it'll be done. So, this has been GreenyXI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again in a bit when we finish off the dream world. In a bit.